So that took care of that. The guy's out of the room. The president's undefended. And I'm pretty sure by right of conquest, this is about to make me
it's time
president.
for some checks and balances, freelance police style. Max, will you do the honors?
Gladly.
Look it, fellas! My fingertips look like little tadpoles!
They just don't make these guys like they used to.
That's no guy, Max. It's a damned ugly puppet.
Ah, the drawstring in his back should have been our first clue.
Our first clue should have been the swirly eyes. But, silly me, I thought hypnotizee, not hypnotizer.
What?
Yes, an ingenious device being used to hypnotize the TV-watching public. But who was controlling him?
Gonna take days to get that smell out of the interrogation room. What? What have you done?
He was like that when we got here.
Sam did it!
So these two numbskulls managed to off the president.
It was a deep tissue massage gone horribly wrong. Ninjas!
Sam did it!
Still, ratings from the last State of the Union address were even lower than reruns of Midtown Cowboys.
Hey.
Didn't expect to have to replace the president so soon. Now that these idiots have forced my hand,
We're standing right here.
We can hear everything you're saying.
it's time for a leader the people will have to listen to. Agents
Oprah?
Jackson, Burr, and DeGambe, we are moving the timeline forward. Commence phase 2 of the operation. I'll prepare the new candidate.
Okay.
Not quite the reaction I would have expected from a Secret Service agent discovering two people over the decapitated body of the president.
What do you think this fake body is made of? Can I keep it?
No time for that now, Max. We've got to stop the... Wait, what's that noise?
That would be, I don't know, Lincoln getting up and walking around. Didn't the vice president become president?
Blessed scuba diving Buddha on a banana boat with cocktail onions and a map to the stars' homes.
Yeah!
They've reanimated America's most beloved president.
I always thought Taft was shorter.
Not Taft, you deficient.
My fellow Americans, I am Abraham Lincoln. As you know by now, your president was recently murdered by two mysterious interpreters. But turn not to fear and despair. I have returned to guide us through this troubled time. A vote for me is a vote for Abraham Lincoln.
I'll get it!
Suspicious.
What's that? Uh-huh. Lincoln Memorial. Right. Hydraulic motors and robotic implants. Yes. Okay. I see. We're on it.
Wrong number?
That was the commissioner, Max. If this new Mecha Lincoln wins the emergency election, the nefarious forces controlling him will have unchecked power to destroy the entire free world.
I hate when they do that.
That's why one of us is going to have to run against him.
You got to answer the phone.
Okay, fair's fair. Max, we're going to make you the next president of the United States.
Don't blame
Yes.
me. I voted for Kodos. All right. This is going to be interesting.
It's the severed head of the president.
I yearn to hold it aloft and turn giant sea atrocities to stone.
You're thinking of Medusa's head.
Oh yeah, I always get those two heads confused.
How's it going, Mr. President?
Mr. Lincoln, as a candidate for office, my pal Max would like to engage in a thoughtful discussion of the key issues.
Followed by a round of spiteful mudslinging.
Oh wait, I wasn't ready for this.
I see. Well, this is a bit irregular. As you're well aware, I'm the most beloved president in history. So I just assumed I'd be running unopposed.
Oh no, you didn't! You ain't all that!
I freed the slave.
I was star of a popular television sitcom.
I'm on the penny.
I was on TV.
Now, gentlemen, we can resolve this like adults through moderate reasoned debate.
Very well, then. In the spirit of democracy, I say, bring it.
And it's a beautiful day on the White House lawn as we bring you the first in a series of debates
I don't think
for
I can
this
actually complete
emergency
this part.
election for U.S. President.
In the Republican corner, we have the giant animated statue of Abraham Lincoln. And representing the Random Violence and Destruction Party, there is the hyperkinetic, rabbit-like creature known as Max. Acting as completely impartial moderator for the debates will be Sam. The candidates are ready, so let's listen in.
Mr. Lincoln, perhaps you'd like to speak about the importance of family values.
Of course. A strong family unit is the rock upon which our society is built. It's easy today, in this age of your blinged-out horseless carriages and racy daguerreotype magazines, to believe that honesty and fidelity are outdated concepts. But I stand proud. I have been completely faithful to my lovely wife, Mary Todd, for over 70 years.
She did.
I've never even looked at another woman.
Time out. Max has to, visit the little candidate's room.
I'm drunk with power, but it just goes right through me.
Cue cards.
It's the cue cards for Lincoln's speech. I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country. Who do you like in the election?
My money's on Lincoln, and Lincoln's on my money.
Clever.
Hi, America. It's me, Max. Remember, a vote for me is a vote for prosperity, alacrity, and the tyranny of my furry white iron fist. Thank you.
Well said, Max. Flyer.
It's Lincoln's campaign flyer. I want you. Honest, dedicated, over a century of experience. Abraham Lincoln is your man.
Hey, that seems to have a lot of qualifications. Sound like one of Sybil's dating application forms. He is an older man, after all, with a history.
Where are we going, Sam?
To
Back to the
Sybil's office. Weren't you paying attention? Just saying. Max, you need to use those big ears and listen. Seriously. Alright. Alright. Hey, Sybil. Woodruff and the Sybil of Azimuth.
What's this? A new application?
Yeah, it's, for a friend of ours.
Let's see. Not the Abraham Lincoln. He's tall, distinguished, loves the theater. He sounds perfect.
That chump doesn't have half my cute, fluffy marketability.
Do you think your computer can find him a date?
Computer, nothing. This guy sounds perfect for me. Oh, but he didn't leave his phone number. Next time you see him, give him my number. I'd love to meet him.
Okay. We did not get your number. Maybe I should just tell it to him directly, like. I don't know the words to Hail to the Chief. I honestly do not. Never really had to perform it before. As far as songs go, it's pretty much omnipresent and known. But, stuff. But yeah,
Where are we going, Sam?
just the music, not the words.
We're off to the White House.
Oh, boy!
Kind of like how Merry-Go-Round Broke Down has words, but we only know it as the instrumental Looney Tunes song. Wait, it's not Merry-Go-Round. The old school Looney Tunes song. I still have my organic listening device. Go listen on Lincoln, man.
Mr. Lincoln, would you like to say a few words to the audience?
Thank you. This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come. Today is the day we return America to greatness. I stand here at the steps of the White House, not above the people, but with the people. Only one man can lead the nation through this troubled time. I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man. The time to act is now. Thank you.
I've heard better addresses from the 411 operator.
What did you just say?
Hey, Lincoln! Captain Ahab called. He wants his beard back.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
Save it for the debate, Max.
Actually, Candace did beat the crap out of each other back then. Some guy got beaten near to death, caned even, on the floor of Congress. It was pretty impressively dark. Nobody stopped the guy
Where are we going,
either.
Sam?
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
I may be wrong. He could have been caned in the house. I don't remember which was which. Alright. Let us head back up to our office and make use of the telephone device. Because that is what we are going to need to do at this point. I don't know. I'm just paranoid and double checking that I'm recording and that stuff is working, because I've had like the mic come unplugged or the thing not be recording just too many times, and I apologize for my nervousness. I almost said my nervosa, but that's not really what I was going for. Alright, hold on. Hold on just a sec. I forgot to get my bug. I'm actually going to stop the recording, go get my bug, and come right back, because I'm a doofus. There we go. Alright, boom. Got my bug. Got my buggo. Buggo.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Sybil.
Sybil.
Hello? Abe? Is that you?
I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man.
This is pretty low, too.
Oh, wow, Mr. President. It's just such an honor to talk to you.
Damn right.
I saw your application, and I was wondering, would you like to go out sometime?
This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come.
Oh my, you are a charmer, aren't you? Well then, Mr. Rail Splitter, where would you like to meet?
I stand here at the steps of the White House.
At the White House. Got it. What time should I meet you?
The time is now.
The time to act is now.
Oh, I love that decisiveness. I'll rush right over.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
What? I didn't catch that last part.
I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
What? Abe? What's going on?
See you soon. Gotta go.
I think our bug's a little buggy. Our little bug buddy's a little buggo.
So, to sum up, family values are the bedrock of this nation. Our fidelity, honesty, and loyalty to family is our most sacred asset as Americans.
Candidate Max, your rebuttal?
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Lincoln!
I believe we have a question in the audience from someone who is not Candidate Lincoln's wife.
Oh, hi, Sam. Hi, Max.
Greetings, random harlot.
Abe, I'm here. Are you ready for our date?
What? I've never seen this woman before in my life.
But on the phone, you sounded so eager to meet me.
Listen to me, America. I did not arrange a date with this woman.
Oh, so she's good enough to fool around with, but not to date.
Mr. Lincoln, I can't believe you're doing this to me.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Shame on Abe. Shame on you, Abe.
Free home delivery.
There we go. I know that does something.
It's time for another in this ongoing series of debates between Abraham Lincoln and Max. We turn you over to our impartial moderator, Sam.
Yeah, I'm impartial.
Mr. Lincoln, the networks are looking for a soundbite. Would you care to share a few words with us?
Thank you. This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come. Today is the day we return America to greatness. I stand here at the steps of the White House, not above the people, but with the people. Only one man can lead the nation through this troubled time. I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man. The time to act is now. Thank you.
I
You're
said
ignoring
basically
the cue
the same
cards
thing.
I altered.
Contestants, it's time for our lightning round. Mr. Lincoln, I'm going to name some of the tough issues facing our country today. I'd like you to sum up your stand on those issues in a few concise words.
Well, all right. I'm afraid this will have to be completely off the top of my head, as I have nothing prepared.
How do you plan to solve the problem of toxic waste?
Free home delivery.
There we go.
Ooh, an effective but very controversial proposal from candidate Lincoln. And the crowd did not like that idea one bit. Let's see how it affected the polls.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, 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 bum. I am kicking it. What else do I have on me? I got a bug. That's not going to help me at the moment. At least I don't think it will. I could be wrong on that, but I don't believe that I am. I'm pretty sure I'm on the correct end of the spectrum. Alright, I've still got to get a few more victory points. Come on, Sam, stop going all weird over here.
I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country. Two wrongs don't make a right.
Here we go. Let's see if I can't. Why is he walking away from the damn podium? I didn't want to walk away.
Mr. Lincoln, I'd like you to tell the voters your stand on some of the tough issues.
Very well.
Where do you stand on religion and schools?
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Did we hear that right? Lincoln just came down against both religion and education. Wow, that's gotta hurt him in the polls.
And he's still a little bit ahead of me. That's not cool. And
Free
neither.
home delivery. I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
I think I'm short a cue card. Is anybody stopping me from getting into the war room at this point? Because the president's gone, and that guy was a jerk. Ah, crap. Super Ball. And a little rat hole.
Looks like there are rats in the Oval Office.
Sam, you've finally done it. A straight line so easy, even I won't touch it.
Oh no, not this guy again.
Hey, it's our pal, Super Ball.
One and the same, sir.
Well, stand aside, pal.
No can do, sir. Orders.
We'd like into the war room, please?
Let us into that room.
No can do, sir. Orders. Until I hear from
Pretty,
Chuckles,
please?
my superior officer. I'm to guard this door.
Want to hear a really boring story?
So boring that I fall asleep and let you enter the war room.
Oh, so you've heard it already.
I stand guard over doors
No.
all day, sir. Takes a lot to bore me.
Are you really happy with this line of work?
Finest job in the world, sir.
Don't you ever just want to take off for some personal time?
Would love to, sir. Got a wife at home. Intel suggests Super Ball Jr. is starting first grade. Summer home with plenty of doors I could guard in my time off. Solid oak. Good doors. Strong doors.
Why would you be guarding doors in your time off? You're weird. You're weird, Super Ball. Get used to it. Weirdness is you. You're a weirdie.
Why won't you let us into the war room again?
Just following orders, sir. I can't let anyone into the room. No exceptions.
Alright.
We'll be back.
fine.
Roger that.
See if I care. Because I don't. Yes, I do. Let me in
Apparently,
right now.
even mechanical puppets have
kill
runners.
you.
I'm not sure who this is, but he must be important.
George Washington with glasses? It doesn't make any sense. He did not wear glasses. If I remember my history correctly, he was notoriously vain and only wore contact lenses. That's what George Washington was like.